In our everyday lives, we function within a framework of governance. Part of this everyday framework is set by external bodies. Some aspects of daily governance are not enforced by an external body, but by the need for sensible systems to manage aspects of our life. Our communities are better, stronger places with well-functioning organizations in place. Sound governance practices enable organizations to endure and serve the community. Helping to promote good governance in the community is the foundation for rural integrated enterprises and development, better known as FRIEND. With the support of donor partners and through its own funding, FRIEND engages communities in programs such as governance, sustainable livelihoods, disaster preparedness, and healthy living.
In any community, when there is a need, normally citizens organize themselves into an organization, an association, and FRIEND was no different. For generations, whether it's building of schools or cemeteries or roads or water, citizens have organized themselves to be able to focus on a need. And FRIEND was born similarly. We saw a need and we evolved ourselves into an organization. Now, when an organization is started, normally in a community, what happens is people work voluntarily, they raise funds, and they are project focused. And most of our development over the years has been by the citizen action. So even when we started FRIEND, it was a very difficult journey. It started small with a $2,000 loan, and no donor or nobody wants to give you money, or no bank wants to give you a loan because you need paperwork, you need to have a track record. So for 5 years we struggled, and we made sure that we had policies, we had procedures, we had audits. So from 2002 our first office was established. From 2003 till today we have audited accounts.
For any audit to be possible, we need all our financial documents. The most important thing is having a financial policy and manual. And together with that, we need a payment voucher, 3 quotations, attendance list, receipts, deposit slips, payments that were made to the respective people that they have acknowledged it. When donors trust us, it is important that we are transparent as possible.
For audits to happen, they check your reports, they check your attendance sheets, they check your policies, and all those things. So we learned along the way, the hard way, in establishing of an organization and building capacity. And over the years we have seen different needs and have evolved different programs, which are social programs, economic empowerment programs, and health programs. What we often see is there is funding available, but these citizens organizations that are embedded in the communities, that understand the issues, that understand the concerns, and they work hard in raising money to make some of these things happen, are not able to access funds. So you will see a cemetery committee or a school committee that has been running for like 40 years. They have a system, they trust somebody, they have the AGM, they have meeting minutes, and they have a simple financial reporting. But they do not have the requirements by many of the donors. So we thought from FRIEND, we learned from a very small organization. Over the years we grew, we were able to have audit, we were able to have grants, we were able to take out loans for buildings and be able to develop a collateral. And many of these organizations have existed for years and they're not able to do that. So how can we share our lessons? So we applied for a funding from the European Union to build capacity of organizations. And we found amazing things. People voluntarily have been doing things for years and years and years. So our work was working on creating awareness.
Communities are trained and also participate in record keeping, so they do their own collection of quotations for their projects. Once they identify their projects, they have to collect quotations, they have to do some calling around and running around, whereby to see the cost of the materials and to choose which one to purchase and which one not to purchase. Now they have realized how important those receipts are. Even dates. To write down a date of if anything happens. And also most of us, we do verbal when we have a meeting, we do it verbally. It's not recorded. So nowadays, whenever they discuss or they have a small meeting, it is minuted.
During the training they understood, but then afterwards, after the training, they needed coaching and guidance from the team. So we provided them, and with that, now they have like proper documentation. Some of the community-based organizations, they had like proper record keeping and documentations. Like you can see, they have like 20 years, 10 years of their organization record keeping. But from this training, it has been found that most of them are like actually like practicing it more often, and then the ones that did not know are actually practicing it and making their documentation really good. The community-based organizations that are funded are usually faith-based organizations, youth groups, women's group, or men's group. And these people are basically from the communities from Bitongo district till Turu.